All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shad. Shalom to the elect, those that are fighting to endure to the end, and that are calling on the names of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son in all sincerity, which are Yahweh, which is the name of the Father, meaning He is, Bahashem, meaning in the name, Yahweh Shai, meaning He is our salvation. Shalom to those that are enduring, okay? And today, it's just a follow up, okay? Because as you all know by now, the 47th president of the United States of America is going to be Donald Trump, all right? And a lot of you, Jake, you know, you seem to have, uh, you seem to have, what's the word I'm looking for? Put your hope into this system, okay? And you're going to come to realize that it's going to just be able to let you down, okay? That's all it's going to do is just let you down. So the name of this lesson is, let's see what I have in the title as. The strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame, okay? That's the name of the lesson. The strength of Pharaoh, which is this modern day Egypt, and the president, Donald J. Trump, whether it was going to be Trump or Kamala, the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame, okay? So we're going to open up in the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. We're going to open up in the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. And we're going to start at verse 1, okay? Because what you're going to come to realize is that, although they try to pitch you all type of gimmicks and tell you that by your voting you're going to be able to make an impact, it's all a bunch of lies, okay? As what's known, as a mirage, and we're going to look at that definition of mirage because that's basically what they're giving you, okay? With this whole democracy, letting you know or letting you believe that by voting one way or another, your outcome, your voting is going to change the outcome. That's all a mirage, okay? Because at the end of the day, the will of the Heavenly Father will be done, all right? So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, and verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children. That's you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, man. Because why? You make man your arm. You trust in this system, okay? And we're going to go into that, okay? Because it tells you what happens when you trust in this system, all right? It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, okay? And that's what you do when you put your faith, your hope in this broken system. You use this system as your cover, as your shield, as your protection, okay? All under the guidelines of banner of Christianity, democracy, or whatever else they come up with, okay? But you don't seek after the teachings and the counsels of Yahweh, okay? So it says that take counsel, but not of me, right? Because Yahweh isn't behind this voting for another 4 years or another term to see exactly how we're going to make America great again. He's not behind this, okay? Because contrary to popular belief, Yahweh is with the destruction of this place, man, not upholding it. You see, but as the lesson goes, as the lesson states, Pharaoh should be what is the lesson? The strength of Pharaoh should be your shame, okay? Because now, hey, after the elections, they're showing that a vast majority of the people voted for Trump, okay? Showing you that the strength of Pharaoh should be your shame, all right? And it also tells us in Proverbs, the 16th and the 18th verse, Proverbs 16 and 18, that pride goes before destruction. So how much more sweet when this place falls after all the broken promises that Pharaoh and the pharaohs before, represented by presidents, have promised to you and they've never delivered on it, okay? Now this time around, they're saying that Trump could get all three: the presidential electorals, the Senate, and the House, which could be what a a major win, a major victory for the Republicans, because now he can pass all those so-called empty promises that he told the people that he was going to do without any type of pushback from the Democrats. Okay, such as no more taxes on overtime and no more taxes on tips, and this all seems good to to the to the individual out there that's struggling. Okay, that's why I say the lesson is titled. The lesson is titled "The Strength of Pharaoh," because under these new policies and agendas that he's bringing forth, you would think that America is going to be made strong again through Pharaoh, through Trump, through the president. Okay, shutting down the borders. That was another one of his promises that he made. He was going to shut down the borders. No more immigrants are going to come in illegal. You know, everything was going to get back to the way it was back when he was in office. Okay, so you people, you rebellious children, that went down and voted one way or another and made Pharaoh your strength, that's going to be your shame, okay? Because you're going to come to realize that it's all a mirage, an illusion, okay? There is no saving Babylon. Like that movie Saving Private Ryan, there is no saving Babylon. It's finished, okay? So it says, but not of me, right? So you take counsel, but not of Yahweh, because if you did, you would know this place is on its way out the door. All right, and you wouldn't be trying to uphold it, okay? You would be trying to get yourselves together and put yourselves in the best position, the best predicament to receive salvation, okay? But as it says in Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, because a wicked judgment is not speedily executed, the thought of man is that they should go on, okay? Roughly paraphrasing, all right? We can get that too. Basically showing you that now they have another 4 years to sin, okay? They can celebrate holidays. You got people that's putting their Christmas lights and decorations out, and it's just the beginning of November, okay? This is the strength of Pharaoh, man. That's why it's going to be their shame when this place goes down, man. You see, because now our people got another 4 years. They think they can get back to how things were back in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, all the way up to 2020 when you know what happened, okay? And they thinking things gonna go back, But that's gonna be your shame, because why? You put your strength in Pharaoh, okay? As we're gonna read as we're gonna get to in these scriptures. So it says they take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, right? Because they ain't in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They in the spirit of mirth. They in the spirit of this place going on for another 4 years. They in the spirit of celebrating Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, so on and so forth, birthdays, okay? The Trump victory, okay? This is the spirit that the people are in, man. And this is the spirit they've been in, okay? Leading up until his victory over Kamala, which is all set up, man. All right, because you had Jake flipping from blue to red, man. So they was never in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? They was in the spirit of Egypt, man. So in doing so, they made Pharaoh their strength, and that's going to be their shame, okay? So it says, they take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, right? And that's exactly what they want. They want to get things back to the way they were. They want to go back to sinning. Now they can have more money to sin. See, Trump represents a time that they were sinning way before the 2020 fiasco that took place. And now with Trump getting back into the office, because one Jake said, hell, when Trump was in office, he gave us those stimmy checks, all right? And that's all Jake mind is on, man. Getting free money so they can have more ways to sin, okay? Because they not looking to repent, okay? They looking to get that extra money. And now Trump promising them no tips, no taxes on tips, no taxes on overtime after 40 hours. Jake gonna be sinning all day long, man. You see, Jake don't care about seeking Yahweh, man. He's making Pharaoh his strength, and that's gonna be his shame, man. Because when all hell breaks loose, it's gonna be hell to pay. So it says, verse Isaiah 30 and verse 32, that walk to go down into Egypt. Right? They go down to these voting booths so that they can cast their votes, man. So there's gonna be no excuse. All right. You went when you see what he's promising you and he doesn't fulfill or he doesn't make good on that promise, you can't blame anyone but yourself, okay? Because you walk down there and you cast your ballot, your vote for this, okay? The majority of the people, all right? And this is what you get because why? You made Pharaoh the strength of your own. You made Pharaoh the strength of, we're going to get there. You made Pharaoh your strength. So that's going to be your shame. So Isaiah 30 and verse 2 says what? That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth. Right? Because his servants, the prophets, which is his mouthpiece, were out here prophesying and telling you the things that's getting ready to come, but you didn't think twice to stop and ask to see exactly what are they talking about, all right? And how is that lining up with my lifestyle, okay? Because why? You were rooted and heavily into sinning, okay? And knowing if you stop and hear the word, that was gonna go contrary to what your lifestyle is, all right? So you walk by, the simple pass on, okay? You got who you want in office, you got Trump, and you got, for the most part, Eve is upset, okay? Because she truly wanted Kamala to get into office, all right? And now that she didn't get into office, Eve on the internet crying, she's hysterical, she don't know what to do. She thought she was gonna be able to be a hoe for the next 4 years, and now, man, you see? And that's gonna be the sentiment of you men out there as well. When you find out that this system is being set up and rigged, and you gonna go through Jacob's trouble, and you have to find out the hard way, you're gonna be crying. That's why it says, ask now if a man do travail with woman. Okay? Shit finna get real out here, man. All right? While you out here lollygagging and pussyfooting around and celebrating and thinking that Trump is your savior, and now you can get back to business as usual. No more taxes on OT. You're gonna be working your ass off, working on the Sabbath, willingly coming in. Your boss ain't gonna have to ask you, can I come in? No, you just gonna come in. But little do you know, hey, automation about to take over, man. Jobs are gonna be scarce, okay? You got Berkshire just dumped millions of stock in Apple, man. Because they see the way these things are going, man. They're trying to get out and get above, man. Cut it off and get above that because they know that now, hey, they're gonna have to pay all these taxes. These big time corporations know that, hey, under Trump, he don't want to tax overtime after 40 hours. So those employees are going to what? Be getting more, be getting paid more money, all right? And these big time corporations can't sustain that. So what's going to happen? A job scarcity, all right? You thinking you're going to be able to stack your bread and work 80 hours a week and 40 of those hours not taxed, time and a half? Hey, y'all finna see these big time corporations, man. They finna start taking you people out and bringing in automation that can do the job for a tenth of the pay without calling out, without them having to pay overtime, without them having to, give vacation, time off, all that, man. So it's all going down, man. And you have no one to blame but yourself because why? You walk down there and cast your ballot when we told you not to, okay? You partake in this system and you still partaking in this system to the day, man, because you waiting on the strength of Pharaoh to deliver you, okay? You waiting on Trump to get into the office so he can start putting these laws, these policies into effect. No more tax on tips, no more tax on overtime. You waiting on that, all right? And that's why when the shit hits the fan, and these automations, these jobs that you thought you once had and secure ain't there no more, you ain't gonna have no one to blame but yourself, all right? So it says, verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth. Right. So you seen the servants of prophets out here, and you didn't think to ask, yeah, what's going on? Why are the things the way they are? All right. You just, hey, as long as I can continue to sin, as long as I can continue to be a 2/3, I'm good, man. It ain't affecting how I do business. I still can go out, celebrate birthdays, celebrate holidays, eat whatever I want to eat. Don't have to worry about repercussions. I'm good, man. And now on top of that, I can get extra money. Now I don't have to get taxed anymore. You don't think to seek your hour. You don't think to look and see what his mouth says. So it says, and have not asked at my mouth, Isaiah 30:2, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right. You trusting in the shadow of Egypt. And what you're going to come to realize is that that shadow is a mirage. Okay. Let's see what the word mirage means. All right. Because you're going to come to find out that this whole system is an illusion. It's a mirage. Okay. You thinking that it's going to revive you and it's going to bring back to the former times, which is all just a mirage, man. Because if you know anything about a mirage, it could be 100 and something degrees outside, and you look straight down the road, and it looks like a water or a puddle of water is just within, walking distance. And then when you get there, it's nothing there but vapors. Okay, that's the same thing with you trusting in Pharaoh, making him the shadow. Okay, you're gonna come to find out that you're gonna be shamed. You're gonna walk all the way down there, what you've already did, cast your votes. Now you got who you want in office, and when you see the outcome, which is not what has been given to you, but an illusion, it's gonna be an uproar. Okay, you're gonna have civil unrest. You're gonna have the people, losing it, man. Okay, because they've been promised one thing and they're gonna be given another. So let's see what it is. What it says, mirage. What is a mirage? It says a mirage, a naturally occurring optical illusion that makes distant objects appear as if they are nearby. All right. Now this isn't the one they gave me on the phone I had before, but we'll work with this one right here. Okay. So from the far off, from the distance, it looks like what they're telling you. But as we get closer and closer to that time, you're going to come to realize that it's an illusion. It's an optical illusion. Okay. It sounds good. The talk game that he put out there sounds good. No more taxes on tips for you waitresses and waiters. No more taxes on overtime after 40 hours. That sounds good, man. Who wouldn't want that? When you come to see, when it comes to that time, when these corporations, these other companies start cutting and letting go of people because they can't outpace, the cost of efficiency, and they got to bring in automation, you're going to see it was all an optical illusion, man. And, the shame is going to be on you because why? You made Pharaoh your strength, all right? Now let's pick up at verse 2. It says that walk to go down into Egypt, right? So you walk into that optical illusion, man. You see it in the distance. You see that what you look or perceive to be a lake or a puddle of water in the dry day, and you walking, and when you get there, you see ain't nothing but dry branch, dry ground, because that's the shame, that's the illusion that's going to be put on you. Because why? You made Pharaoh your strength. So it says, Isaiah 30:2, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right. And that's the thing, man. Y'all trusting in the shadow of this place, Egypt, America, man. All right. You want things to return to how they once were. When that's just not in the cards, man. That's just not in prophecy. That's just not in scriptures, man. This place is finished, man. All right. And the fact that you got what you want, and especially these Edomites, the so-called white people, man, the men especially, man, they got what they want, so their pride is at an all-time high, man. And it's gonna be funny to see them get taken out, man. because their pride is at an all-time high, and we know according to prophecy that says what? Pride goeth before destruction, man. So to see their pride dissipate and leave when they see their great white hope Trump can't deliver, it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. We just gotta be patient, all right? Just gotta be patient and let prophecy play out, man. All right. So verse 3, Isaiah 30:3 says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. Right. So the strength of Pharaoh is going to be your shame. It's going to be, as they say, egg or yolk on your face, man. When you get hit with an egg in your face, you shame, man. You're gonna be found with yolk on your face. Okay. You're gonna be shameful because here it is, and you know, nobody can tell you anything other than the Lord, but you know yourself that you put your trust in this place, man. And because you put so much trust and faith in this place, when it hits and it don't show up to how you want it to be, you have nobody to blame but yourself, man. Because why? You put your trust in the strength of Pharaoh, and that was your shame, your illusion. Okay. So this is Jeremiah chapter 17. And verse 5. Jeremiah 17:5, speaking on that optical illusion, that mirage, man. Because, hey, you're going to get exactly what you deserve, man. All right? There's no excuse. All right? The servants, the mouthpiece of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, was out here delivering the truth, the word, and you could care less, man. So now, hey, you got to reap what you sow. So Jeremiah 17:5 says what? Thus saith Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from Yahweh. So what is that speaking on? You know, since you made this system, Pharaoh, your what's the word? Your savior, then you gotta, go down with the ship, man. You see? You gotta go down right along with the ship. Okay? You want to put this place above the Lord, Yahweh, then guess what? Cursed be the man that trusted in man. You made Pharaoh the strength, okay? And now your shame is going to be put upon you, all right? So it says, thus saith Yahweh, curse, woe, destruction, be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart, which is your mind, departed from Yahweh, right? Because as we read earlier in Isaiah 30, first verse, I believe, it says, you're not in the spirit of Yahweh. You're in the spirit of mirth of this land, man. Okay, I got another 4 years. Things are going to get better. I can go out and, may not feel the effect this holidays, but by the time Christmas roll around next year, I'll be able to get my children everything they want, okay? This is where your hope lies. This is where your hope lies at, man, in this system, man, which is an optical illusion. All right. So now you got hope. You got the spirit of Babylon running through you. So now you're saying by this time next year, we're gonna be in a new house. We're gonna have a better Christmas under this new regime, under the Trump regime. We're gonna have everything. Okay. And this is when that pride is gonna go, man. Because you're going to see things ain't going to turn out and pan out the way you thought you were going to pan out under this new regime, okay? So it says what? Thus saith Yahweh, Jeremiah 17:5, curse be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from Yahweh. For he shall be like the heath in the desert. So that optical illusion off in the distance in the desert is so hot outside, but it's playing tricks on your mind. It's allowing you to see water or oasis out there in the middle of the desert. All right. And that's what this system is meant to do. It's meant to have you in the heat of the desert and give you that optical illusion that what? There's water just within walking distance, man. And you get up walking thinking that you're going to make it to that lake, that pot of water, and quench your thirst, and all to find out that ain't nothing but sand, okay? Nothing but more sand, dry sand at that. And now you got to wait another 4 years. I mean, this shit is clockwork, man. Every 4 years, they pitch you an illusion. All right, and every 4 years you walk right down there and you eat it up, man. And then those 4 years go by, another illusion comes. It's like clockwork, man. Whatever they gonna pitch you next time, well, we praying there'll be no more next time. We're praying that this is the last optical illusion before the real strength and power show up, man. All right, which will not be an optical illusion. It's gonna be the real thing, man. All right. So they've been giving you optical illusions time after time, man. All right. And now, Jake, you got no excuse, man. All right. You got no excuse. You claim you flipped from blue to red. Now you got nobody to blame but yourself now. All right. They gonna prance out another candidate in 2028, and you're gonna be, oh, I'm with that person now. You see, you Jakes are double-minded, man. And a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, okay? That's why you can't get ahead in anything, because you're unstable, all right? Double-minded, all right? But that's to be expected under this current rulership, man. Esau Edom, so-called white man, he has you in a perpetual state of confusion, all right? Telling you up is down is up, right is left, and left is right, all right? That's exactly where he wants your ass at. Intoxicated, inebriated, okay? So it says, verse 6, Jeremiah 17:6, for he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land and not inhabited, right? You can't see the good places, man. You can't see that this word is out for your benefit, okay? This word is to give you a heads up, to tell you there's something more, more profitable that's coming. This truth, okay? There's something that you have to look forward to outside of America, man. Outside of the United States of America, there's something to look forward to, man, going back home, okay? But our people don't want to take heed, man. They feel like America, the United States of America is their home because they was born here. They can't see themselves going nowhere else besides here. They done got comfortable, complacent. They done kicked up their feet on the couch, got the remote in their hand, and now they ready to just call it a day, man. This is it, all right? And to you 2/3, that's gonna be it for you, man, all right? Get comfortable here, man, all right? But not too long, because those missiles are on their way, man, all right? Those missiles are on their way, right? So, Isaiah 36, we're going to jump to Isaiah 36, okay? Because the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame, all right? And, it all goes until you put your trust in this society, this system, man. All right? This is Isaiah 36. And we just going to get straight to the point. Isaiah 36 and verse 6. It says what? Lo, thou trustest, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 36 and verse 6. It says, lo, thou trustest, you put your faith, your hope, everything, what? In the staff of this broken reed, right? And when you go into that word reed, it's a measuring rod, all right? And you put your staff, you put your trust in this broken reed, this measuring rod, because this place, its morality, its morals are all fucking screwed up, man. Okay, you got all type of weird activity going on, and you got people think that Trump's gonna fix that. Trump ain't gonna fix anything, man. It was meant to be screwed up and messed up and to deliberately misguide you and mislead you, okay? So it says Isaiah 36 and verse 6, lo, thou trustest And the staff of this broken reed, right? A reed is supposed to be a measuring rod, and this staff of this broken reed is just that. It's broken, man. All right? There's no morality whatsoever in this place, man. You can't find it, okay? Where is it at? Where is the morality here in the United States of America? There is none, okay? They claim to be a Christian, God-fearing country, but they far from that, okay? Just look at the laws that they passed under Obama. Same-sex marriage, okay? And now what? You got all the letters of the alphabets, you know, A through Z, and probably some more, you know. All these things are being glorified and magnified here in this kingdom, man. And whether it was, you know, Obama or Trump, you know, it's still going to be a degenerate state of being that this country is in, man. All right? Why? Because the staff of this reed is broken, man. There is no morality here, okay? That's why it tells us in the book of Isaiah 5:20 that what? Let's jump there. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call good. It's like it, Isaiah 5:20. It says what? Woe unto them that call evil good. You see? They call evil good, man. The things that should be classified as evil in the society, they call good. Just to name a few, doing whatever you want, sleeping with whoever you want to sleep with. You see, they glorify this. They pay people. They give artists, especially in our culture, you know, so-called black culture, you know, they give artists what? The bag, as they say, okay? You can get a bag by talking about all type of things, man. Just look at that one rapper, Sexy Red. She had a song that goes, fucking F my baby daddy, man. You see, that's the type of stuff that they promote here, okay? That type of behavior, man, where you have no more a nuclear family, but what? You have division, okay? That's why a lot of these, you know, women, they were upset that Kamala didn't get into office, man. Because now, under Trump, you know, there's what? That ban on abortion. You know, you can't just go out and be a whore anymore. You gotta, you know, pay for your decisions that you make, all right? And vice versa, man. You know, just because Trump in the office, that don't mean everything is gonna be all fine and peachy, man. Because now these so-called Christians are under the belief that, hey, under our Lord and Savior, Donald J. Trump, things are gonna go back to the way they were before. And you see that's just not the case either, man. Because y'all never knew or y'all don't know who the Messiah truly is, man. You got him painted as a so-called white man, all right? Which is going off according to the scriptures. So what do they got you doing? They got you worshiping idols under Trump, okay? Showing you that, you know, the people is finished all around, man. All right? They promote on the left side, they promote what? All type of debauchery and mischief. And on the right side, they promote what? The same thing, but do it in form of idolatry, all right? But they're all still working on the same head, okay? Revelation 13 and 11 says what? I saw another beast arise that had two horns, okay? The two horns are representation of what? That left and that right, okay? Republican and Democrat, but it's still working on the same head. I saw two horns. Roughly paraphrasing it, I saw two horns, Revelation 13:11, as a lamb, you know, but spoke as a dragon, right? Because under either or, they make false promises that they're going to make everything better, but in actuality, when it all comes down to it, they speak as a dragon. And you go into that word in the Greek, it's dracon, okay? Which they come with draconian measurements, man, all right? They give you something just to pacify you, to keep you, you know, closed for the time being until they really come out with their agenda, man. So it's only going to be a matter of time when we see exactly what this party is going to bring forth that's going to oppress the people even more, man, okay? And it's going to come to pass like clockwork. It never fails, man, okay? They blame the last administration on what? The migrant and the border crisis, okay? We're gonna see what's gonna be the blame for this. We're gonna see what the blame for this administration is gonna be. And we praying to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, that it be everything that it's supposed to be. Okay? Everything. All right. They hunker down on the First Amendment. They make it where you can't say, although they preaching that freedom of speech, is going to be something that they're going to harp on. We're praying that, hey, this devil speaks with a fourth tongue, man. So he says one thing and does another. Once he get into office, we're gonna see exactly what he do. But I had an article that Trump says he wants to ban the First Amendment, man. All right, especially those of us that are speaking on those so-called 1948ers, man. All right, you see, they just put these puppets as a showpiece for the people, but actuality behind the closed curtains, you got the elites that's pulling the strings, man. And Trump is no different. Okay, he is no different. Although he gives the illusion that he's a made man because he made his first billion or his first million in real estate, and he doesn't need to be backed by these lobbyists and what have you. He's still working for the same players, man. Okay, they still pulling the same puppets, the same strings. Okay, so there ain't no, hey, we gonna get back to business now that Trump's in office, man. You just putting yourself up for that great downfall, man. Okay, pride go up before destruction. Okay, so it says what? Verse 6, Isaiah 5:20. It says what? Woe to them that call evil good and good evil. Right. And the things that they should be calling good, they classified as evil, man. Okay. Preaching this word is looked at them as evil. And that's why they gotta bring forth that famine of the word. Okay. They gotta bring forth, get the prophets, the servants off the streets, man. Get this truth off the internet so that we can push our new world agenda, man. Okay. They gotta bring it, man. Okay. And under this regime, hey, Trump could be the perfect candidate to do just that. Okay, Nero reincarnated as Donald J. Trump, man. And then what? He's gonna blame it on the Israelites. All right, he did it in the past, man. When they was burning down Jerusalem, they blamed it on the people there, man. So when America goes to hell in the handbasket, it ain't gonna be no mystery who they gonna blame it on, man. They're gonna blame it on us. See, we try to give you free speech. But these damn Israelites, they was talking all type of stuff and negative, so we had to withdraw the free speech, man. You see, we're going to be used as a so-called quote-unquote scapegoat, but it's all going to be according to prophecy, man. All right? So, yeah, they're going to promise you all type of stuff, okay? But when all hell breaks loose, we already know who they're going to blame it on. That's why some of us are going to be, what? Thrown into prisons, man. Some of us are going to be rounded up, okay? We understand prophecy, man. That's why we're not putting our trust in this broken reed, okay? Which we're going to finish up and go back to that precept. So it says what? Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light. Right. That's what they do, man. They twist the scriptures. They make it to where it fits and suits them, put them in a better position. And they what? They put light for darkness. They paint us in a negative position, man. That's why they put the word black in front of Hebrew, man. They give you, the listener, the optical illusion or the illusion of this word being a negative, hindering to their progress, okay? But it's the other way around, man. You see? They hindering this truth, man, which is why they got to be removed off the face of this earth when it's all said and done. So it says what? That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter, man. Right? And you can't tell, man, because they do a magnificent job at covering that odor up with the sweet smell, which is bitter, man. Okay. To those up in the truth, man, it's a bitter smell. It smells like garbage, man. All right? It smells like garbage, all right? And that's what they do. They put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. They make this word sound like it's bitter. Oh, that's all they want. See, they don't want this place to prosper. they's preaching and talking bad about this place. No, man, we're bringing out what it says in this holy scriptures. Thus saith Yahweh, man. All right, we're what? We're revealing who you are, the son of perdition, man. Okay, so it's all according to prophecy, man. So that's why this broken reed that if you lean on, we're gonna come to find out that what? Let's go. Let's go back to Isaiah 36. All right, because that reed is supposed to be a measuring rod, and under this current rulership, it's broken. Okay, it's broken. All right. Isaiah 36 and 6 says what? Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed. Right. So you made Pharaoh your strength, and your shame is going to be brought on you. And what else? You've made this staff that is broken. You put that as your trust. So here it is, Isaiah 36 and verse 6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand. That's prophetic, man. Because here it is, you got the staff, the reed, that's supposed to be as a measuring rod, but under this current rulership is broken because of this morality or lack of. And wherein if you trust in this broken staff, this reed, it says what? It says, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand. So when you lean on that broken staff, that reed, it's going to go into your hand. And what is your hand representation of? Revelation 13 and 6. Woe to them that what? Slack it. Not woe to them, but Revelation 13 and 6 says what? Let's bring it up, man. Because that's that broken reed, okay? That majority of our people are going to lean on, okay? Revelation 13 and 6. Revelation 13:16 says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So when you lean onto that broken staff, that reed, you're going to receive that mark, okay? When you lean onto that broken staff, that reed, which is America, Babylon the Great, you're going to lean and go down to Egypt for help, and you're going to lean onto Egypt, and in doing so, you're going to pierce yourself in the right hand, and they're going to give you that chip that they're going to say, in order for you to continue to receive benefits, jobs are scarce. There's no more jobs. The automation is taking over, and and the voice of Trump, there's no more jobs. There's no more jobs. The automation is taking over. So now that the automation is taking over the jobs, you got to go down to Egypt, these centers, these government buildings for assistance, for aid, okay? And they're going to tell you what? Lean out, stick out your right hand, get this hokey pokey, the chip, and now you can get what? A stable source of income, okay, to help you pay your bills, to get groceries, to go, so on and so forth, man. All right. So, hey, because you leaned or trusted in this broken staff, this reed, you went and took that chip. When you break a reed, it has a sharp point at the end. And if you put your hand on it and lean on it, you're going to get poked. You're going to get pricked. All right? Stizo, as it says. Kai-Sai stigma. Okay? That's in the 18th verse of Revelation 13. Okay? Kai-Sai stigma. When you go into that word stigma, it's prick. All right? That's the number of the man. So you're going to go down there and receive that stick, that prick, and you lean on that broken reed, okay? Because why? You have made the strength of Pharaoh, and that's going to be your shame, okay? You're going to be under the optical illusion, man, under this system, okay? So there's nothing good that's coming forth out of this system, man. All it is to give you that illusion of getting back, turning things back to when they were under the administration of Trump, back when he was the 45th president. He's supposed to bring things back now to the way they were. And you're going to be sadly mistaken when they don't go all the way according to plan, okay? So Isaiah 36 and 6 says what? Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed, which is, the United States of America, man. Okay? And not just America, but worldwide, because everyone's going to take that chip. Okay? If they want to eat, if they want to, get somewhere to sleep, if they want to get anything as far as government assistance, they're going to go down and take that chip, man. All right? And they can't do anything about it. Okay? They can't do anything about it because they already part of that number. Okay? They in the bag. They just don't know it. So it says, Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man leans, so when you lean, you got your weight coming down on that staff, it's gonna go straight through your hand, man. All right? It says, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand. Right. When you lean, when you walk down there, you're gonna get that in your hand, man. All right? You don't have no other choice, man. You ain't gonna have no job, you ain't gonna have no way to stay, you ain't gonna have nothing to eat. You're gonna be forced to go down there and get that, man. And rightfully so, man. Rightfully so, because you deserve to, man. Because while you had the time to seek Yahweh, you didn't. So now you put this strength of the pharaoh, that's gonna be your shame. So guess what? Go down there, lean onto the staff of that broken reed, get that chip in your right hand, and get ready for missile food, man. Get ready to become missile food, okay? That's your fate. That's your destiny, all right? Live it up, man. Which you ain't, because you're gonna be in complete misery after you take that chip, okay? That chip is going to bring you nothing but sores and pain and agony, man. All the way up until the time of the missiles, man. Speaking primarily here in the United States of America. That's going to be your judgment, man. And rightfully so, you deserve it, okay? So it says, it will go into his hand. This is Isaiah 36. It says, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. Right? So all you that trust in this system, whether it's Trump or Kamala or whoever else they put in, or whoever else they put it in before then, all you that trusted in this system, man, woe unto you, man. Death and destruction. Because you're going to go down and take that chip. Because you have no other answers. You have no other solutions. When they start taking jobs away, where are you going to lean to? When you've been putting in applications left or right and you getting no calls back, no emails, no anything, and rent's due, your car payment is due, insurance due, your children's stomach is starving, what are you going to do? Well, there's a solution. You see that building down there, that government building? Come on down. We got something for you, man. Just stick your right hand out, and they're gonna prick you with that hypodermic needle, and inside that hypodermic needle is a implant the size of a grain of rice that's going to track everything you do and spend on everything you spend, and in doing so, they're going to give you an allowance, a UBI, a universal basic income, okay? Where you have a certain amount of time to spend it before it expires, all right? And long as you play according to the rules, you can continue to get this universal basic income and other type of aid with the chip inside you, okay? If you don't play right or according to their rules, they can easily shut it off, all right? Just like that, cut it off. Now you out there in the dark again. Not to say that you ever came out of the dark, but you in the dark literally now. You got to find somewhere to sleep at. You got to find somewhere to eat. You got to find somewhere to drink. All these things that the Lord Yahweh promised his servants that he would take care of them, okay? Isaiah 65:13, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. My servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty, you see? All this that he promised those of us that are faithful to the end, we gonna get taken care of. You gonna be scratching and fighting to find, how am I gonna get my next meal? I gotta get on board the next time I go down there. I can't be trying to speak up against the current administration or come up against whatever. I got to play by their rules, or else they're going to cut my shit off and I can't eat. See, this is going to be the predicament you find yourself in, all right? And rightfully so, man. Okay, rightfully so, because what? You made Pharaoh your strength. And now because of that, your shame is coming on you, okay? Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit, man. Okay? So let's pick up and read that again. It's a good precept, man. Isaiah 36:6. It says, Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand. Man, and pierce it. Stigma. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him, right? So you're gonna get the same. You're gonna get the same results for trusting in this place, man. All right. So I believe that's gonna be it. You know, wasn't gonna be too long. Gonna make it too long-winded, but you know, that's the pretty much outcome, man. Okay. Let's read it again in Isaiah 30. You know. That's pretty much your fate, okay? That's pretty much your fate. You take that. Because why? You made Pharaoh the strength of your arm, man. You put your trust in this system, man. All right, you put your trust in this man. You made man your flesh, okay? Jeremiah 17:5, woe to them. All right, you made this man, you put him on a pedestal as your savior, man. And you didn't try to seek Yahweh. Isaiah 55:6 says what? Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Okay? You ain't in the spirit of Yahweh because you're not seeking him. You're in the spirit of Egypt, with Pharaoh. All right? You want these things to continue to go on. You so far gone, you can't see it, man. The money system is finished. The jobs are finished. I mean, they give it, it's so diabolical, wickedly genius that you can't do nothing but say, damn, hey, how the Lord want to bring forth it is rightfully so. Because here it is, we in the end, they gave you who you want. You think, man, come on, let's be real. You knew who was gonna win, but leading up until this election, man, they set this man up to win. All right? They had him get hit in the ear, which raised and boosted the morality of the people. Okay? Then they put him up against a dim-witted opponent in Kamala, man, who, you know, can't say anything past that sinister laugh of hers, man, showing you that what? She got to bring on all type of degenerates, like Little John, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. This is who you was actually thinking that was going to come up against on a fair scale, Trump, and win? No. So he gave you exactly what you wanted, but it had to go through the process so that it could be, you know, played out and drawn out as a fair race, man. But in all actuality, it was over with before it began, man. All right? And now that you got who you want, there's no excuse, okay? There's no excuse. So when all hell comes, you don't have. What are you gonna do? Oh, we should have got Kamala in office. Nope, that's not what the stats say. The stats says that overwhelmingly the people wanted Trump. So now you got what you wanted. Okay, you got Trump in the office. Now when shit started to hit the fan, hey, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. No one to blame but yourselves, man, because you walked down there, okay? Cast your ballots, and you got what you asked for, all right? So now we just waiting for the inevitable, the downfall, man. The lies to be what? The lies to be drawn out, taxes. Okay, he may give you that, no tax. Because what did they do months ago? They said California was going to raise the wages of minimum pay, which they did. And what was a result of them raising minimum wage in California? A lot of people lost their jobs, okay? Those companies couldn't pay $17, $18 for you to flip fries and burgers and continue to stay in business. No, they had to cut the cost, which was what? a lot of people lost their jobs, okay? And the same thing is going to happen this time. So under these taxes and these breaks that Trump is coming with, a lot of you people going to lose your jobs to automation, man. All right? And rightfully so. You asked for it, okay? You asked for it, all right? Because why? You went down and you cast your vote so your voice could be heard. And it's heard, man. It is heard. So you're going to get exactly what you asked for. And rightfully so, because why? You made Pharaoh the strength of your arm. Cursed be the man who made man his arm. Jeremiah 17:5. So you're getting exactly what you asked for. All right. So when the shame come upon you, when you see it's an optical illusion, because there's nothing more shame than for the first time you not knowing what a mirage is, and you thirsty. You don't work up a sweat. You don't work up a sweat, running and jogging and doing all this type. You don't put your trust. You got your nice sweat worked up now. And here it is, you thinking Trump is holding you a big glass of water, saying, drink this, we won. We won. Because you remember when he got nicked, allegedly, in the ear, he came up with that with that paint coming down his mouth. And what did he tell the people? Fight, fight, fight. So you fought. So you thirsty, man. And now with Trump being the victorious victory, he's got that big glass of water getting ready to give to you people. So you think that, and when you come to get it, it's an illusion, it's a mirage, man. That's gonna be your shame, okay? Your shame is gonna be that mirage, that illusion. That now you don't fought so hard, you don't work so hard, you thirsty, you hungry, and you got a plate with a full course meal and a drink, and you getting ready to eat it and drink it, and now what? You get there, and it's no longer there, man. All right, it's no longer there. Automation has taken the jobs. These taxes ain't no longer what you think. And hey, you got to come down and get the real deal. You got to come down and get that chip, man. You got to. No other way around it. All right? No other way around it, because why? One, you don't have faith, and two, you don't believe. Okay, you don't believe on the true names of the Father and the only begotten Son, and you don't have faith. All right? So you've been given over to a strong delusion. All right? Rightfully so. You deserve it. Okay? So I believe that's going to be it. With that being said, we're going to close out. Give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right? Shalom to the elect. Until the next time, it be the Lord's will. Stay strong. Stay in the faith. We almost home. Shalom. Peace.